Hey guys, so we'll look at a program to add two numbers using functions. Addition of two numbers using function should be used inside this program. So how shall we do it? We can do it in two ways. One way is I have my main program. I'm going to declare two variables int a comma b. I'm going to take input for those two variables using scanf, and I'll declare a function sum of a comma b, and I'll have my function void sum which takes this in a comma b. You can write the same variable names or you can give different variable names, it doesn't matter. I'm going to create another variable c. C is equal to a plus b, and printf sum is equal to %d, where you're writing c. You can either write it this way or you can combine these both statements and write it as printf sum is equal to %d comma a plus b. This is one way of writing it. The other way of writing it is you can write void main and declare three variables int a comma b comma c. Input the values of a and b through scanf, and c is equal to sum of a comma b, meaning I am returning the sum back to the main function. This is my void sum, taking in, let's say, int p. I am writing one example with different variables. The above example was with the same variables. I can just write return p plus q. Sorry, that time I have to change the data type because I'm having return, so it's going to be int. And I can write here printf sum equals %d and c. Or you can combine these both statements and write it as printf sum equals %d comma, call the function here, sum of a comma b. This is how do you find the sum of two numbers using functions. This program, the second example, contains the printf statement inside your void main because the value of the sum is returned from the function. Here the printf is inside the sum function itself. Nothing is being returned back to the main. Both ways is correct because both ways does your work of adding two numbers using functions. So moving to the code part, I'm going to enter two variables that I want to add, int a, b, and I'm going to ask the user for the values. /n enter a and b, scanf %d because I need two values, ampersand a, ampersand b, and so I'm going to call the function with the values a comma b. So sum a comma b, and here I'm going to write void sum int p int q, and I just want to display it here. So printf sum is equal to %d and p plus q values displayed over there. So I'll just run, enter a and b, 10 space 20, sum is 30. Now this way, if you're writing, fine. If you're writing this after main, copy this, put the header over here and put semicolon. Now the one with the passing values, int a, b, and let's say I don't need the passing value here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put it over here as /n sum is equal to %d, and the value to be printed there is the sum of a plus a comma b. So instead of this statement over here, I'll just write return p plus q. Yeah, so I'll run the program once again, enter AB, void expression. Yes, I have to change the data type because it's written. I have to change it over here. I have to change it over here as well, and I'll run the program. Sorry. Enter AB 10 space 20 and sum is 30. This is when you return it back to the main function and the print was done. Previously we did the print inside your sum function itself. Thank you.